The Dodge Charger first call EV scam has officially arrived. You can now go order your first call Dodge Charger EV scam. Let's have a conversation. That's right. That's right. The EV scam is here. The Dodge Charger EV scam is here. You can now go on the Dodge website and order. Wait, no, you can't build your car. You can't build it, but you can go look at, see what it can do. You can open the doors, see the interior, turn the lights on and off, see the back, open the lay down the back seats, a bunch of gimmicks, stuff. All the stuff that you can't even order. You can't order nothing on the car. The car's out now. They call it the first calls, which means they already pre-built. You can only buy a pre-built one. You can select a couple of pre-built ones. That's all you can get. So basically what I'm saying is they want you to pay, well, 80 something thousand dollars for a fully loaded one. But when the dealer get to putting his hands on your butt, it's gonna be 100 something thousand dollars. That's right. Call around to a couple of Dodge dealerships. They already talking about markups. Yeah, that's right. They already talking about markups. They want to mark up a Dodge Charger EV, the slowest EV of all time, muscle car. They gonna mark it up. That's right, the EV that can't beat no other EV in the world, but a few slow ones, and it's right there with the slow ones. They gonna mark it up like it's a real muscle car, and they got the audacity to call it the next generation muscle car, and they want you to pay $115,000. Some people want you to pay $130,000. Some people only got a $5,000 markup. Some want a $10,000 markup, but my research is showing me that most of them all want to get a markup, which is insane because ain't nobody checking for this particular vehicle. All the true Dodge people have pretty much left the brand because they can already see the writing in the wall, writing on the wall, the goddamn urine in the water. They getting out of there. They jumping, abandoning ship because it's a sinking ship. And I'm not sitting on there with the band while the ship is sinking, playing the music. I'm out of here. I'm diving in. I'm gone. And you better get gone with me. So yeah, they want to pretty much charge you a markup. And on top of that, they say, yeah, and you can get the $7,000 EV credit. But guess what? The Dodge dealerships won't. They want you to give them that credit too if you lease it. If you lease the vehicle, the Dodge dealerships are saying, you got to give us that credit. You got to give us that $7,000. What type of insanity it is? Basically what the Dodge dealership is telling you is, come on inside the Dodge dealership and put your booty in the air. Put your butt in the air and prepare to be you know what. Put your butt in the air. It's going down. Hard pound. It's going down with a hard pound. Because they want it all. It's crazy. I can't believe. Yeah, I know I'm angry because I said this was gonna happen, and people was like, "Nah, man, they done doing that markup stuff. T like they ain't gonna do that." And both behold it, they come do it anyway. I mean, last I checked, the dealerships was complaining that they can't make no car sales. I mean, obviously you can't make a car sales because you're scammer ships, stealer ships. You can't stop with the scamming and the greed. Of course y'all gonna go out of business because you overcharging for something that ain't even worth it. And then on top of that, Stellantis is overcharging. How you gonna charge 80 some thousand dollars for a Dodge Charger EV Scat Pack? Make it make sense. Oh, well, it's got like 650 horsepower equivalent. 600 horsepower, anything is not to sneeze at. But you can go get a Mustang, pay like 40 some thousand dollars and add another $12,000 to it if I believe, and get a factory warranted supercharger that's gonna give you 825 horsepower. So you paid like 50,000, maybe $60,000 for an 800 some horsepower vehicle. Hell, when Dodge had their 800 horsepower vehicles, you was paying $100,000. So Ford has pretty much monopolized the market. They selling a Mustang V8 with a supercharger on it for like $60,000. So you can get you a dark horse and throw the supercharger on that, and you got the baddest looking vehicle out there, and it's got 800 and some horses. Come on, man. What is Dodge doing here? It's like Carlos CTC, you know what I call him, Carlos Teeth Crazy. Carlos don't Know what he doing. You should have turned that dumbass Dodge Dart to your EV car. Now you about to drop an EV Dodge Ram, or Ram, I call it Dodge, you know, I'm old school. A Ram that don't nobody want. Well, you know, they say the Lightnings is selling again. How many Lightnings have you seen on the road? Be honest, they can't be selling too much because I ain't seen too many Lightnings riding around for a Ford. Get alone the Ford EV. And they talking about they selling a little bit too. They might be selling, but guess what Ford say? Every time we drop a Ford EV, we lose like $100,000. They losing money to sell you something. Make it make sense. If Ford don't want to is backing down on the EVs, Chevy is backing down on the EVs, Mercedes, Audi, pretty much everybody is backing away from the EVs. Not all the way, but they pretty much putting a hold on it. But the only one gonna not put a hold on it is Dodge. And on top of them not backing away, they want to overcharge you at the dealership. They want to put a markup on an RT. So if they put a $20,000 markup on an RT, you're gonna be paying damn near $90,000 for 400 and some horsepower. Are you kidding me right now? But T-Light, they say they're giving out the Charger for $600 for free for you. Or you can get a $600 free charge credit. $600 charger don't sound like nothing that's gonna charge up fast, and that don't sound like something that's installed in there. That sound like the same thing you get with your phone. That sound like one of these. It sound like something like this. That don't sound like a fast charge. That sound like it's gonna have your electricity bill through the roof. But I could be wrong. I don't really know nothing about EVs, but yeah, they giving that, and you get to get the $7,000 credit until you get to the dealership, and they take the credit from you. Yeah, they want to take the credit from you. So you really ain't getting nothing but a headache. You getting the slowest EV on the market. Just imagine you pull up in a Dodge Charger EV and it's a Tesla on one side of you and a damn Toyota on the other side. And they both EVs and they both faster than you in the so-called muscle car. Ain't that kind of embarrassing? I refuse to get in an EV Charger that can't be the Tesla Model 3, and it damn sure can't be the Plaid. It can't beat most of the Toyotas. It damn sure can't beat the Rivian. It can't really beat nothing. So you basically getting them little cheeks clapped by every electric car out there. Put your booty in the air. Because that's all you can do is take the punishment. You got to make it make sense right now. Ain't we tired of being doofuses, magoofuses? If I see anybody riding around in that EV, I'm tempted to run up on you and snatch your ass out that car and smack some sense into you. Because if you pay a markup for that, $100,000, let's just say you get it for $130,000. What could you get for $130,000? A nice Mercedes. A very, very nice Mercedes, a very, very nice BMW, a very, very nice Audi, a very, very nice used supercar. Hell, you can get a nice used or new red eye. Yeah, you can get a used one for probably like 70 and then get you a nice daily electric car from Toyota for another $40,000, I believe, for the price of one Dodge Charger EV. I can't believe this. And then they're like, yeah, you can go on our website and you can build. Wait, you can't build it, but you can look at it. You can see what it said. I'm gonna have a video looping around because I went on the website and let y'all see what you can do. You can't do nothing but open up the trunk, like I said earlier in the video. They're gonna show you the top of it. They're gonna show you the back and the back trunk, the front, and the lights and the interior. But you can't design it. All you can do is change the color. You can't build your own. You probably won't be able to build your own Dodge Charger first scam EV until early 2025, mid 2025. And when you finally get to start building them, imagine what the price is going to be when they finally let you build your own EV to your specs. Them things going to be through the roof. But then again, by my estimates and in my opinion, I think that Dodge Charger EV is going to be just like the Dodge Hornet, sitting on the lots, rotting away. Because ain't nobody trying to buy that trash, or as I like to say, garbage. Who's buying one of those? I have seen nobody that I know is excited about this Dodge Charger EV. I don't see nobody on the forums talking about it. I don't see nobody on Instagram talking about, man, I can't wait till that Dodge Charger EV come out. It's going to be some YouTubers that's going to buy it and probably hook it up, put some nice wheels on it and make it look good. Somebody like CJ on 32, you know, he don't really care about speed. He probably going to build up a real nice one to have it looking good, just like he did the Cybertruck. He probably going to have the nicest looking Dodge Charger EV out there. But most people ain't going to buy that because most of Dodge fans are muscle car enthusiasts. They like speed. They like loud cars, heavy V8s. That part of their fan base is gone. The only big V8 they selling is the Hellcat Durango and the 392 Durango. And those are gone now because they just dropped that new EV. I forgot what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but they just dropped a new EV. So the Durango is done too. It's over. So basically what I'm saying in this video is Dodge is right back to they same scam ways. Stellantis, Dodge, right back to their scammy ways. First off, Stellantis is going to give you real good, and then they going to pass you on to the Dodge dealership to get you real good too. So you're going to get a double whammy, smack bammy on them cheeks. Toot it up, toot your butt up. That's what you want to do, because whoever want to go get this EV, you want to toot your butt up. So go ahead and toot your butt up and let them have some fun, if you know what I mean. You might as well let them put a tea bag on your head and change it out to some cashews. Do the math. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so Stellantis gonna do you in, and then they gonna turn you right over to the Dodge dealership so they can get some extra money out of you too. I can't believe Dodge dealerships. All that crying. You trying to sue Stellantis, talking about some you can't sell no cars, and then you turn around and you want to upcharge people on this new Charger. Or should I say Challenger, because it looked like a Challenger and a Charger all mixed together. A whole smorgasbord of garbage. Straight garbage. You want to sell $115,000, $130,000 worth of trash. You the last to the EV race, and you trying to come in with a bang. Bang your ass on up out of here with that garbage. I'm so disappointed in Dodge, Stellantis. Y'all dropped the ball. Look at Ford, still pumping out V8s. Chevy pumping out one V8. Well, they still got V8 trucks, so they still pumping out V8s. Come on now. What we doing here? What are we doing here? Carlos the crazy, or Carlos Teeth crazy? What you doing? You're running the company into the ground. And we ain't even gonna talk about that new Jeep EV you supposed to be coming out with. Pure D garbage. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
Be the fan, that's what they call me. Promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the fan.